The world's best-selling car just got a bold new makeover, yet it's quietly tucked away in a corner of an auto show stand. That alone says a lot about how familiar the Toyota Corolla has become, and why this facelifted 2026 sedan is a much bigger deal than it first appears. Sitting almost unnoticed at FAW Toyota's booth at Auto Guangzhou is the refreshed 12th generation Corolla Sedan. Even though this four-door is the most popular body style of a model that holds the title of best-selling vehicle of all time, it may not be shouting for attention, but the updates are substantial, designed to keep the car appealing after roughly 7 years on sale. An eternity in today's fast-moving car market. And this is the part most people miss. This isn't just a mild nip and tuck. It's a comprehensive attempt to modernize a global icon. On the outside, the Corolla gets a completely redesigned front end inspired by the latest Prius and Camry. Adopting Toyota's sharp, hammerhead styling theme, the nose is framed by distinctive C-shaped headlamps that give the car a more focused, high-tech look, helping it stand out more in traffic than the previous, more conservative design. Lower down, L-shaped bumper corners integrate the fog lamps and guide your eyes towards a slimmer central air intake, creating a cleaner and more purposeful front fascia that visually widens the car. Along the sides, the sedan rides on newly designed cross-spoke alloy wheels that bear a strong resemblance to the rims used on the facelifted 6th generation Lexus ES from 2015, right down to the familiar 17-inch size. This subtle Lexus-like touch adds a premium flavor that will likely appeal to buyers who want a more upmarket feel without paying luxury car money. At the rear, Toyota has added a small black triangular panel at the trailing edge of the rear quarter window to make the side glass area appear longer, while a new illuminated red light strip now links the smoked, inverted L-shaped taillights, giving the back end a more modern, cohesive appearance, especially at night. Step into the cabin, and the transformation is even more obvious. The dashboard and door panels have been completely reworked, with a more contemporary layout featuring full-width air vents that stretch across the dash, plus an additional row of vents beneath them for better airflow control. Below this, there's a broader center console that incorporates 2 smartphone slots, one of which includes a Qi wireless charging pad, a layout very much in line with current design trends in the Chinese market, where in-car tech and phone integration are major selling points. The digital instrument panel remains an 8.8-inch display, continuing to provide configurable driving information in front of the driver. The real headline, however, is the new center touchscreen, a large tablet-style 12.9-inch unit that appears to float above the dashboard and runs on a Qualcomm Snapdragon 8155 processor for smoother, more responsive performance. But here's where it gets controversial. The traditional physical controls for the air conditioning system have been removed and replaced with touch-based controls within the screen. A move that looks sleek, but might frustrate drivers who prefer the simplicity and safety of real buttons and knobs. This change to screen-only climate controls raises an important question. Will Toyota risk rolling out this setup globally, especially in markets where Corolla customers tend to be more conservative and value straightforward controls? Some drivers love minimalist, screen-heavy interiors, while others argue that touch-only systems are distracting and harder to use on the move. It remains to be seen whether international versions will keep this arrangement or revert to physical switchgear to better suit local preferences. Under the bonnet, the powertrain lineup has been overhauled for the Chinese market. Previously available engines, such as the 1.2-liter 9NR FTS 4-cylinder turbo and 1.5-liter M15B FTS 3-cylinder, have been dropped. In their place is a larger 2.0-liter M20E FTS naturally aspirated engine, producing 171 PS, which is likely paired with a continuously variable transmission, CVT, to deliver a balance of performance and efficiency suitable for daily commuting. This shift to a bigger, naturally aspirated unit may appeal to buyers who favor smoothness and simplicity over small turbocharged engines. There is also a hybrid variant that combines a 1.8-liter Atkinson cycle petrol engine rated at 98 PS with a pair of electric motors and a new nickel-manganese cobalt NMC battery pack. Toyota claims this hybrid setup can achieve an impressive average fuel consumption of 4.13 liters per 100 kilometers, along with a total driving range of around 1,041 kilometers on a full tank and charge, making it especially attractive for drivers who rack up high mileage. For many, this level of economy and range will be a strong argument in favor of the hybrid, even if the upfront cost is higher than the non-hybrid version. The big question for many enthusiasts and buyers outside China is simple. Will this facelifted Corolla sedan be offered in global markets such as Malaysia? Given the age of the current 12th generation model and the fact that the next generation concept, with its dramatic glass-heavy design, lack of a central screen, and possible EV variant, still appears to be some distance from production, such an extensive update seems almost essential to keep the Corolla competitive. However, it is quite possible that markets like Malaysia will not receive the full high-end infotainment hardware or the exact same engines as the Chinese version. Instead, buyers in Malaysia and similar regions may see a more familiar mechanical package carried over. A likely candidate is the long-serving 1.8-liter 2ZR FE engine with dual VVTi, which currently produces around 139 PS and 172 Newton-meters of torque and is already well known for its durability and reliability. This strategy would allow Toyota to offer a refreshed, more modern-looking Corolla with updated interior tech and safety features, while retaining a proven powertrain that local customers and service networks already trust. But some enthusiasts might argue that it is time for a more powerful or sophisticated engine option. So what do you think? Should Toyota push ahead globally with the large touchscreen and touchscreen-only climate controls? Or should it respect the preferences of traditional Corolla buyers and keep physical buttons? Is sticking with the familiar 1.8-liter engine in markets like Malaysia a smart move for reliability or a missed opportunity for progress? Share your thoughts. Is this facelifted Corolla the right kind of evolution for an icon? Or is Toyota playing it too safe or perhaps going too far with these changes?